I think that we pick and choose what things are important to us. So niggas running a drug enterprise next door is cool.
Mm,
Checking the sex offender list in your neighborhood is Karen shit.
mm, mm.
FBI, I'd be looking at him.
Man, I'm trying to find the actual raw clip
So when
and
you have
not
when
somebody
you have
respond.
a guy like this who has clout and he can just say stuff like this open, once again we got a problem.
All right, this might be the best. This might be the best.
And you saying you think that's Cam?
Oh yeah, this might be the best clip of it. You know, maybe I'll wait till we show the clip. I have a comment on this one, and I haven't even heard the clip, but just that initial thoughts fascinating. Um, all right, I'm gonna shift to. Ooh, damn, I almost ended the live. I'm gonna shift to the Joe Budden clip now. Wow, and this is a very popular podcast for folks who aren't familiar. Joe Budden was one of my favorite rappers of all time back in the day.
And you saying you think
Now he's a podcaster. So this happened, I'm assuming, what? This year? Probably. Oh damn. This happened like a couple days ago.
Yup, yup.
Oh, this is fresh off the press. Okay, well, we're gonna see what the fallout, if any, is from this situation. But here's the clip.
that's Cam?
I think that we pick and choose what things are important to us and we stand on that. I think that so niggas running a drug enterprise next door is cool, but and yeah.
Yes. Why does everybody? I never understood that expression. Pick and choose. Yes, we pick and choose.
Ish from the Joe Budden podcast finds himself in hot water after making some really crazy comments about looking people up on the registry list. So on the recent episode of the podcast, they were having a conversation about whether it's okay to report your neighbors and whatnot. And the topic of the registry list for offenders was instituted. And as a result, Ish would kind of take this street guy, street code position that you shouldn't be looking up the registry and that it's Karen-like behavior. Now, I believe what Ish was trying to do was he was trying to wake up how Joe Budden was in a similar.
I hate when people do that. Like the person says something, let them explain what they were
Yup.
trying to do. I hate when people do. I don't know why people do that, especially in this case where it's very like cloudy so far. And just the little snippet I heard, I'm a little confused about what he was trying to say. It wasn't that clear. But I hate when people do that type of stuff. But so take that for what it's worth.
Similar situation when he went out into his hallway. Remember the incident in December last year? I think that's what he was trying to get at, but he couldn't get there because he didn't want to wake it up, nor did he have the range of discussion to be able to introduce it in a way that was.
If he doesn't have the range of discussion, why discuss it? Right? That's not an excuse. I don't think that's a good excuse either from this content creator.
It's not.
You should not be, first of all, assuming what someone was trying to say. Let them defend themselves. And then secondly, I wouldn't recommend that you say somebody doesn't have the depth or the capacity to cover a topic